I have always had the ambition to run the London Marathon. As a matter of fact, I took my marathon ambition to a new level a few years ago when I got myself some running shorts, running shirts, running shorts, and running shoes. I even got myself 3 books on how to run the marathon. But I have to say that alas, I still have not participated in the marathon. I was one of those guys who this last few weeks was cheering from the sideline. The books are still on my shelf. Now, don't look at me like that because I know that you have some ambitions and some projects which you have done nothing about. But I did do something about my marathon ambition this week. I checked out some marathon facts and I discovered that the fastest finish on record was by a man called Eliud Kipchoge, an Ethiopian runner who finished in 2 minutes and zero point 0.9 seconds, 2 minutes, sorry, zero point 0.2 seconds. And the slowest finish on record was by a firefighter, Mr. Lloyd Scott, who finished in 5 days, 8 hours, 29 minutes and 40 seconds. 5 days, 8 hours, 29 minutes and 40 seconds. Now, Lloyd Scott likes to run wearing an antique diving suit weighing 130 pounds, which slows him down. And Eliud runs just with his normal dress and running lightweight running shoes, which gives him a chance to finish the race. I, as a person, have no ambition to run either the marathon or the race of life with a 130-pound weight over me. Now, I mentioned the race of life because life itself has been described as a race. It is more akin to a marathon than a sprint. And the writer of Hebrews, in Hebrews chapter 12, verses 1 and 2, gave us a few things about how we should run the race of life. Hebrews chapter 12, verses 1 and 2. You can check that out. One of the things he said, and I will paraphrase this, he said that we have a cloud of witnesses watching us on this side, and thus we should run our own race marked out for us with endurance and perseverance, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who, for the joy that was set before him, endured the cross and finished the race. So 3 things from that simple passage in Hebrews chapter 12, verses 1 and 2. 1, we run the race with endurance. 2, we take off all the weight that holds us down. And 3, we look unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. So what has life got in store for you this week? As you go into the week, as you are continuing your race or your race in life, remember these things. Take off those weights, those things that slow you down, the weight of sin, especially the burden that sin puts on you. It slows you down. It weighs you down. Take it off. Not only do you take it off, persevere with endurance as you are going through life. Life is a marathon and not a sprint. You will have challenges that you will have to overcome. But as you hit those challenges, remember the third thing. You look unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. Jesus laid the example himself. He persevered through the cross, endured the cross, despised the shame, and gave up his life for you and for me. So this week, remember the words of Paul, the writer of Hebrews. Look unto Jesus. Call on him, and he's there for you, and he will help you this week. Have a great week.